Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by link.
Chance! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal. And that's been won straight back. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jimenez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
De Ligt gathers from the goal kick. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Martinelli. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Brahim Diaz puts his foot on the gas. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pass is just off target. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Ricci shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Probing pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, nice touch. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Strokes it back. Played back in. Oh, well played. Camavinga. Some resolute defending there. Played out wide. Quality ball. Cole. And it's Bernardo Silva. Guardiola makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rooney.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through?
just as I thought, Peter. It looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. He went for the curler.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
He is through here. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Rooney. And here's Yamal. Van Dijk.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he was quick to react. He's shifting through the gears here. Robertson. Oh, this is a terrific run. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Wales certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Agradecemos a colaboração.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz. Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich goes long. And it's Robertson. Fletcher does really well to win the ball there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Camavinga. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the ball's gone astray. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Martinelli probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Camisa 26. Camisa 22.
Now it's Rafinha. Nicely spread. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Brahim Diaz is onto it in a flash. That's a nice... Tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now. That looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. De Ligt. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through and all alone. Rafinha, he might be in here. He's had a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's having a shot! Could be danger here. Ricci. Now there's a big chance! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Flamengo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice bit of trickery. And he shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's found some space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal! Flamengo have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Opts to play it back. Camavinga touches it back. Back into the middle. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Wales really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Jimenez. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now Van Dijk.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, given away. No way through, so back it comes. Mbappe. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Martinelli. That ball looks a good one. Oh, just the keeper to beat! Forwards and with intent. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Wales with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Honduras are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. And he welcomes it in. Just, there's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Wales finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's away. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Van Nistelrooy showing great feet there. Referee has just said play on. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball over the top. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And yes, it's there. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Wales grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Played back in. Van Nistelrooy. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Knocks it into space. And he's on his way! Could be danger here! Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Driving forward. Van Nistelrooy. Hazard. And it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Chooses to go back. It's Hazard! That's a half-decent try. Great vision. Yamal. Half an hour played now. Honduras were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to...
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in. And he's gone direct here. Out for a throw. De Ligt chasing after it. Brahim Diaz. Tries to pass it through.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found the way through. Foden. Foden. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Foden. Can he get it through? He's got away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Wales really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Van Dijk makes the interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a good ball. And he's being shifted off it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Probing pass, and he plays one through. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, crossbar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have
And a quick
expected
reminder
a
today
closely
to
fought
please
match,
make all
and
the
that's
bins
pretty much what
located
we've
by
got
the
so
entrance
far.
gates.
The early
Thank you
exchanges, I
very
think,
much
in
for
this
your
second half
cooperation.
will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, he's got that wrong. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mkhitaryan. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he has been fouled there. Rooney. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries the cut back. Mkhitaryan. Oh, easy pickings there.
Cole really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
It's Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. Oh, what has happened here? Cross to the back post. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. And reclaimed it in a trice. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Short changes him with that pass. Thinks one through. Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's managed to get free. Caught offside that time.
Wales clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yamal. Cole. Cole! Goal, Wales! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Wales take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character to...
Up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So, third corner of the game. Cole! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Alexander-Arnold. Mkhitaryan. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Honduras really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That has not gone well. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Crosses it in, gets his head on it!
Added time.
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's not got that quite right. Bastoni can get it clear. And he's lost his man here. Distributed tidily. And the through ball. Neuer claims comfortably. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cole picking up. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And here's Ramos. Well timed, excellent interception. Floated through. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gonzalo Ramos! It's hit the upright. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Salah. It's Salah! Oh, this looks sharp.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Can he finish? Goal, Wales! And it's Wales who take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Melbourne City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Melbourne City finding their passes. In with the challenge. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had it taken off him. Brahim Diaz. Good take, and is he in? Chance, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Wales with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brahim Diaz! Off the post! He's missed, but not by that far.
Brahim Diaz certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend. Melbourne City clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion.
Tries a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now they're...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball. It's a throw-in. Camavinga. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Melbourne City looking to pass their way through. Brahim Diaz, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries to play it through. Camavinga. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, and the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Melbourne City go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. That is lovely. Great chance! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
2 added
Cole.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. Cole looks to get on the end of this. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, they've got it again. Opts to play it back. Cole. Now it's Rooney. Kessié gives no quarter whatsoever. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Bit too much weight on the pass. Kessié. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Bellingham. And it's Salah. That is a great pick out. Gonzalo Ramos! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Melbourne City blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Alexander-Arnold. Melbourne City are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Yamal. Almost an hour gone. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. He is shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi gets into some space. Picked out Brick, shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for the run. Bellingham gets into a good position. Mohamed Salah. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Up he goes! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Gonzalo Ramos. Coming on the field is number 18, Kane.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Wales have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. He's found some decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, well played, well played. Wales still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's lost his man here, and he shoots! Lofted upfield. Now it's Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played back in. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Rooney. Yamal is onto this. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. Vardiol. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. Now it's Rooney. Rafinha. Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha picks it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a pretty loose pass. Played with finesse. And the through ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Messi. That'll be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. And Kessié.
There will be 3 minutes added
Can
time.
he get it through? Kane. Big chance! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? Oh, it really is a finish of the height. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
A quick reminder
Your
today
final
that
thoughts, Jim?
smoking is
Well, look,
only
it was
allowed in
very
areas
one-sided.
shown on
Their
this map.
players didn't
Thank
turn
you
up for
your
the first half,
cooperation.
and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.